good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 14 of Titansgrave, which happened to more or less fall under our Halloween special. And no, I mean, not that it would. I would need a reason for that because, well, I'm me. I will just wear a unicorn costume because I can. Because unicorns are fucking great. But yeah, we are at 14 episode of this show already. That's been a while. Time flies by when you have fun, and we're approaching the end of this season already. So, but yeah, thank you again, and thank you very much for joining us tonight for this episode. Um, Before we get started, as always, we have a few little announcements. I feel like I haven't done that in like forever. Like, fuck this, it's falling apart. It's falling off. I feel like I haven't done like this forever, even though we just took 1 week off. What am I gonna do when we come back after like a longer break? I'm gonna be super lost.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that yet. I don't
Yeah.
need to worry about
Nope.
the game crash until after the game is done.
Yeah. But yeah, first and foremost, we are affiliated with Die Hard Dice. If you do !dice in the chat, it will give you a little link to a product that we get a bit of kickback off on this month if you choose to add it to order. It helps. It comes to help the stream and channel that when we do charity streams and things like that, we can buy things, support stuff and all. I encourage you to go check it out if that's not your jam. If you don't like that dice set, which is even though it is very pretty, I don't have it on hand right now. Great, but you can go check. There's a pretty picture on the site. You can, regardless, add the code Great Crew. I was about to say GR Crew, which is the old code. Great Crew at checkout and get 10% off your entire order. Because get some cool dice accessories, and get a discount on it. That's amazing. Next announcement. Just a little reminder that pronouns are not native to the Twitch thing. We don't see that next to your username. But if you do !pronouns in chat, it will bring you a few links, which allow you to add your preferred pronouns to this non-invasive non-Twitch native, but extension that somebody did that, and hopefully it will be added to the platform eventually, and that so that we can see your preferred pronouns in chat and help us make a better, safer community and more inclusive. That would be absolutely amazing if you could do that for us. Other announcement before somebody yell at me. Not really an announcement, just saying, hey, me, I am a freaky, I am a GM here. If you do !Raven in chat, it's gonna give you a link to my SoundCloud. We can hear music if you like the little tune and the starting soon screen. That was made by me. Go check it out. Should be available there as well. Other little announcement. I guess we can announce it now because D&D Jordan did mention it. Next Sunday, next weekend, like starting Thursday, I think fair. Because you're in a bunch of games too. Our friend D&D
it starts Thursday and it's running all weekend.
Yeah, our friend D&D Jordan Lee, wonderful people, friend of the channel, is going to be doing another charity long stream, events, starting Thursday all the way to Sunday, which is going to be a bunch of RPG and other few things. I'll be playing. Fair will be playing in it, I do believe. I've seen your face somewhere at a few places.
Yes, I will be in 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I had to think about that. That's really sad.
So yeah, go check it out. I know I will be on the Sunday game. One of the Sunday game. Which it's not gonna be a D&D game, it's not gonna be a D&D game, so I'm super excited to play something that I've never played before. Yeah. And because I D&D is fun, but I like trying other systems, and that's why I'm running here, something using the H system.
I am playing D&D, but 1 is going to be very different, and I'm very excited for it. I can't say anything else, but it's a very interesting concept, and I'm excited for it.
Awesome. Looking forward for it, because all the people that have been announced as like cast and GM are like absolutely amazing, so it's gonna be just a long fun weekend of absolute chaos and play with play with amazing people. There you go. Jeez, I cannot talk tonight. It's gonna go super great tonight. Yep, it's gonna go well. But hey, enough about me and all that. Let's do a quick roundtable before we get started with tonight's episode. Now tell the people at home who we are, where they can find you, and who you're playing tonight. As per usual, you make me roll a d4. I will pick it at random, or somebody can just go first.
I'll go. Hey everybody, I'm InsaneKitty32 on Twitter. I usually go by Kitty. I'll be playing Arya, our onion of an elf. You can check me out at Twitter. You can also check out my Etsy store, Causality Cat Studios, where I make these lucky dice charms for your table, and I have indeed been told that it does bring you luck. And on occasion, bad luck for your GM. I have felt this.
I don't know. I mean, I have one too, so maybe it counters it.
I mean, it could. And I think that's pretty much it for me right now.
I'll say this: I don't know if it does me any good as a player, but when I was DMing on rolling these 20s, and as bad guys, whew, my rolls. Oh, I almost TPK'd the party twice.
Okay, this tells me a lot that I need to update things in the shop. For GMs, beware possible TPKs. Sorry. Not sorry.
It happens.
So is it just bad luck for GMs when the players have them, but when the GM has it, it's bad luck? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like if the player has it, I've seen personally GMs started rolling badly, and it was just like, that's weird.
That might be why I still roll poorly on this game, because on my other games I roll pretty okay.
Don't blame me.
So that
There's
means
too many of them here. They're all
I'm hearing is that I need to get I'm gonna need that big one stat.
I mean, it's currently being made. It takes a while because it's a bigger one, but yeah.
But hey, up next, Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. Pronoun she, her. I will be playing Sippy Mooncrest, also she, her. I do things on this website sometimes, but I will tell you everything when we're done because it's a lot. Thanks, bye. I mean, not bye, but stay. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Wait, who are you playing?
Sabine Mooncrest? What did I say before?
No, that's what you said.
Yeah.
That is what you said.
Yeah.
Is it the first time that you hear her last name?
I've said her name multiple times on the stream.
She has just not been paying attention for 13 episodes.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, I understand.
Apparently.
Yes, her name is Sabine Mooncrest. Halfling fighter.
See, it didn't sound like you said Sabine. It sounded like you said Sippy, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on right now.
Her name is Sippy Moo.
That sounds like,
Sippy
wait a minute.
Mooncrest.
Sippy Mooncrest. Sippy Mooncrest. Yeah.
Okay, that's when she's had Arya's level of alcohol consumption. That's what she turns into.
Sippy Mooncrest.
Fantastic. Jiggles or Celine, whichever we want to go first.
I'll go. Hey, it's Jiggles Fett. He, him. I am playing Zachrine. Also he, him. And costume. So this evening I'm burdened by glorious purpose, or something like that. I do have actually a little bit of an announcement, which I normally don't. But at PAX Unplugged this December in Philly, I am going to be what they call an Omeganaut. I will be participating in the weekend-long gaming tournament called the Omegathon. I just found out a couple days ago. It is like first convention I ever went to, and I'm going to get to participate in something awesome like this. So if you're there,
That is
thanks.
awesome.
If any of you out there are going to be there, check me out. I don't know if I'll win, but we'll see.
If any of you are going to be there, please show support to Jiggles, especially for those of us who won't be able to make it, like me.
And
But
me.
also bribe the judges if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I heard nothing. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna cut this part out of the VOD, so it's gonna be
Oh.
fine.
Also, we're all in costume. This jacket is my costume. Don't ask.
Is that like alternate universe evil fair?
No, this is good fare actually.
Fare?
The
Okay.
normal me is the evil one.
I was
Okay.
gonna say she doesn't have a goatee.
But she can't be
yeah.
from the mirror universe. Like
I
that's how
don't
that
have,
works.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have like a mustache that I can twirl menacingly when I'm
Yes.
plotting.
Yes.
Like the Dolly mustache. That's just perfectly.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing. And Celine, hi
My
friend.
it's Sally actually.
Sally.
Get it right.
Hi, my name's
Oh.
Sally. I mean Celine. I will be playing Averlyn. Averlyn Wildglow, who I don't think I've ever said her last name on stream.
You've literally
ever.
never said her last name ever on stream.
No, I don't think so either.
No,
Yeah, no.
It's even a surprise
this
for
is
me.
news to everyone.
This is news to everybody.
Yeah.
No, Averlyn Wildglow. That's me. The littlest adventurer that really wants to. I'm convinced she's the adventurer that could. Anyway, right now, I'm not really doing much but school and work and streaming on my channel on Saturdays. And in denial about the fact that this campaign is almost done.
It's a season. It's not the campaign, right?
Well, the season.
It's just gonna be a little bit of break.
Yeah, I know. I'm still in denial. Deny.
Same.
All right. One last little thing before we move ahead. Might as well do it now. Just give a quick little content warning. You know, usually most of our games, if people that have been around here, they're typically lighthearted. There may be like a few serious moments here and there, but we're a bunch of chuckle fucks most of the time. We are chaotic and we say silly shit. But no, there may be some heavier subject here tonight. If at any point you at home feel uncomfortable or this is not for you, feel free to do the stream, tune out, close the stream, do whatever is needed for your own safety. We have on our site some safety tool. I've consulted my players about this, and if things happen to crossline, we have tools in place where I can just either move to the next scene, pause the stream, move to we have option, but I'm not able to control what is viewed on your side, so your discretion be advised. So just want to it's good to give a little heads up. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for announcement, all that jazz. Let's just roll in that little video. And we are back. So, where we left off last week, but last time on Titansgrave, our party of hero, venture forth, we'd mentioned, found a little adorable teddy bear. That some, may want to reboot and make grow up, some just will defend with their life. They went further and deeper in the matter and fell into a hole. And eventually met some giant rock statue, went through a teleport, got separated, met a hot mermaid, drew some French pictogram, which and went through, met again, only to go through some security measure. Found a big hall with giant statue of what appeared to be ancestor and a badger. And eventually, going further in, seeing some very, very strange humanoid, giant-ish creature that were living in the dark and apparently eating something that like rotten meat as their, meal of choice. Escaping thanks to, the power of fire and distraction. They were able to go through, use the staff, Forlorn Hope, to go to the next room. Further into wherever this is. One of them, we start, are some. It's just always with arches, with very faintly glowing sigil. But it's really, really dark in here, and beyond the light of those sigil, you're not able to see any, even like a foot before you. Heroes, what do you wish to do?
If it's very, very dark, we
Yes.
have like flashlights, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't have mine on before because we were trying to sneak past those things, so I'll click my flashlight on.
Fantastic.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I have dark vision.
I mean, I have night vision goggles, but if people are turning on flashlights, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Look
I'm
at-
not gonna blind myself. That's okay.
Probably a bad
Basically.
move.
You guys do that. Oh god. Ow. That was my eyes. Warn me next time. Ah.
You realize that none of us can see in the dark, right?
Yes.
So why are you surprised every time we turn the flashlights on?
Because I don't expect it. I'm focusing on things around us, and then all of a sudden, bright light, and my eyes are just like, hello.
We've been
Anyways,
adventuring together for how long? Still a surprise every time.
I mean, yes, you don't expect giant flashes of lights randomly, especially when you're stinking around.
So, like, we remember that you can see in the dark. I would think that you could remember that we can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something that
Maybe
changes.
check your
I-
privilege or something. Not everyone can see in the dark.
She just sighs.
Check your dark vision.
I mean, you know everything else about us. So
Oh, I don't know everything about you. That's them. I only know what you've told me.
I'm pretty sure we've told you we can't see in the dark.
Any-
All I'm
Just
saying
saying.
is it catches me off guard because when you're seeing, you sometimes forget that you're seeing in dark vision. It's like second nature is all I'm saying. And sometimes you forget, especially when we've got crazy shit behind us.
That's on the other side of a door that they can't get through because we have the staff.
That's true. Okay, where the hell are we now, anyways?
So before you, just very, very few details. Beside the fact that this is a very man-made tunnel. There is a lot of arch and sigils. Most of them appear to be in various state of. I would say some of them are a bit more damaged than others. Some arches are almost even collapsed on the ground. Now that you're able to actually see properly with a flashlight, but you still have a very clear path ahead of you. but you don't see, even with the flashlight, you don't seem to see the end of this. Even you turn on a flashlight, and like, you see, you imagine like the light should go far enough, wherever, but it doesn't seem to reach as far as you would imagine. It's like something just like almost sucking the light out, just a little bit.
That's weird.
That's Now, I don't know a lot about magic. That's probably magic.
Most likely, given this entire area is magically inclined. I mean, we can keep going and just keep our eyes out, but I'm not sure.
We have nowhere to go but forward.
That's true. Do you want me to take point?
So, like, at this point, I think the only way out is through.
I mean, you can always try to go back and, talk with a giant creature.
Oh no, Averlin's plan is we are only going forward. Because there's nowhere else. Even if they were to get back to all the way where they came in, she doesn't think that there's a way to get out. So we're just going to keep going.
So the width of this corridor is about like 6 foot wide, about like 10 feet tall. So do you have a specific marching order in here?
Probably Arya's taking point.
Okay.
Probably what? Arya, then Averlin, then
Jiggles. Then again, if
Who's
it's
Jiggles?
Zach.
He just NPC'd you.
Right? Honestly, I'd probably do better in the back at this point.
Yeah, so we'll put Zach in the back. Zach's
Then
in the
again-
back. And then Sabine. Although
Take the
Sabine
reader.
needs to be up front too. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you
we
can see in the
have-
dark, so it makes more sense for you to be like,
Yeah, a little bit ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I go first. Yeah, it would be smart to have Sabine in the back just in case we get attacked from behind, possibly. So range in the middle, melee in front and back, and then we go on from there.
All right, fantastic. And are you approaching in any particular way, or just walking
Slowly
here?
and cautiously.
All right, if you're all trying to like go as sneakily as possible, you can always give me a stealth test, or just dexterity if you don't have any focus in stealth.
Oh, right. I need to bring up a thing, don't I?
I mean, having your character sheet up may be helpful,
nah, what do we need character sheets for? Those
but
are
we could just wing numbers, right?
No, I just
Right,
crit
I've just got a
every
plus
time.
17 to
I
everything.
crit every time. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, the crits.
Triple sixes. Everything I do is
14
legendary.
for
Yeah.
Arya.
Yep.
Oh, you said Dex, right?
Dex, and if you have a focus in stealth, please use that.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. But I got 18.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. So I'm not the lowest.
Oh,
I have a
With
Yeah.
9.
1 stop point.
I have 5 stunt points.
Okay. You can use them however you wish.
I don't know. Is there a stunt that makes me be super stealthy?
I mean, I'm not sure if there's any stunt that makes you extremely stealthy, but you can. I would recommend possibly exploration stunt. There's not much that you maybe use in here, I guess. I mean, you can always, if you opt to make, a perception test, you can always use that makes me wonder, or even like resources. And if you want to do a specific test and you don't necessarily have the focus, you can temporarily have the focus until we change scene.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that one.
All right. Which focus are you considering adding, or you can just pick it later? I'm fine either or. I'm not being picky here.
I'll pick it later.
All right. And Arya, what was your stealth?
14.
Okay. Fantastic. So for the most part, all of you are going through quietly. It might just be the clanking of all your equipment against you that make a bit more noise, and Zacharian, I don't know, you may have like some rubbles here and there. But overall, as a party, you're fairly quiet, and every bit of noise is comes with a lot of echo. This place seems to be going for a very, very long time, and whoever is holding the flashlight, if there's multiple one or there's just one, I'm not sure. I know Sabine, you turned it on, right?
My flashlight, yeah.
Yeah. You notice that your light is not going as far as you were expecting, and like you can see barely like any light, barely in front of area, and the more you progress, the light seems to get dimmer, and it starts flickering.
I feel like I've seen like an old show like this where the light starts flickering and then bad stuff starts to happen.
Arya stops and looks back. Well, I mean, there is a lot of magic in this place. Could be affecting electronics.
Maybe.
So Averlyn actually looks like nervous, and she kind of goes, so like, do you guys believe in like ghosts? Like, do we think it's a ghost? I hope it's not a ghost.
I mean, I don't think I've ever encountered a ghost, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't exist. I think that the existence of magic means that a lot of things can exist.
I mean, I believe in the soul, and it goes somewhere, and sometimes it gets stuck here. So,
On that
yes,
note,
I
though,
do.
I will flip down my night vision goggles and turn them on and
Okay.
see if the effect is happening to them or if it's just light sources that it's dimming out.
Yeah, I mean, even the vision with that doesn't seem to be going all that far, because night vision there needs to be at least some faint light, reflect things on. But yeah, you don't seem to be able to see much further. Can you all give me a? Yeah, go ahead, please.
No, go right ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if any of you have a perception seeing that they could give me,
I
Well,
Well,
can
not
do it.
seeing, but
or
perception.
hearing, or
that stunt that I took, it adds to a focus, or it adds a focus that I don't
it
have.
it adds a focus that you don't have.
Could I just add it to a focus that I already have?
Sure, I'll allow it.
How much? It would just be like a +1.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the GM. I can do whatever I want.
So it was a perception, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
perception test.
So 3 6s with 6 stunt points. So
Okay.
15
Nice.
with 6 stunt points. I am perceptive AF right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
I got a 14, but I also have 5 stunt points again.
And I
Okay.
have 16 with 5 stunt points as well.
Okay.
15 with 3 stomp points.
So very perceptive all around.
It's because I'm afraid of the ghosts.
It's hyper aware
Oh.
all of a sudden. Shaggy Doo style.
Mhm.
Averlyn, maybe just the fear that just makes your sense be wide awake in this place. You start looking around. You look and try to see beyond the light, and you even start listening to things. Like the echo of your step seems to be localized. It doesn't seem to be going far, and you don't hear any echo back, which is a bit weird. And you notice, like, as you move with a flashlight on, the way your shadow move is a bit odd. All of your shadow is actually. All of you notice that the way your shadow move is a bit odd.
Oh hell no. Mm-mm.
So when you say odd, like, is it like not in the right place? Like, can you describe what kind of odd it is?
So for the most part, your shadow is in the right place.
Okay,
But
we're
then
not
you-
like talking like Peter Pan kind of odd, where it has taken
No.
off and doing.
But
its own
once in
thing.
a while, you see like it's almost like growing like sideways where it should not, even though the light source does not move. It's shifting, even if it should not move because the light and all your bodies are still there, and the same.
Is it still walking in sync with us?
It is in sync, except there's a few moments here and there that it seems to just be out of it. It's like something is trying to imitate your movement.
I hate it here.
Hey, it's a Halloween episode, right?
So Averlyn just kind of like comes to a dead stop. Like the minute she noticed it, like when all of this realization like hits her, she just kind of freezes.
And you look around, you look down, like to see like this a little bit, to observe.
So like if I'm not moving, what is my shadow doing?
Seems to be still.
Like, is it still in the right size?
Still appearing the right size.
Okay, and if I like shine it, like if I turn the flashlight around and like, so she's not really moving, but she's like shining the flashlight like
Essentially,
on
over
her
the
body.
shadow.
Well, on her
On your body.
to see how the shadow moves.
So-
right.
So see your shadow like move and react, but part of it seems to be reacting a bit slower and sinking again as you're paying attention to it.
Is it the same part, or is it like a different part every time?
It's about the same part. It seems going from from your legs and going back and as it would work.
Okay, so not like where the shadow connects to me, like where it's reflecting like on the wall or
Mhm.
ground or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you see Averlyn stop. She's like shining the flashlight around and she goes, "Guys, there's something wrong with our shadows."
I know. I don't like it here.
Arya's gonna like stop, turn around, kneel down where she's next to one of the other shadows, and she's just going to poke it.
Oh god.
You touch.
I mean, that's
Make
better.
a Constitution saving.
Averlyn
Roll initiative.
Look, Averlyn was gonna shoot it, so like
So
I mean, I could have done it with dagger, so
she was gonna have some conversation first and then possibly shoot it, but she was gonna like
I am
try to figure it
chaos.
out first.
Arya, you kneel down. Put your hand forward towards the ground, the shadow, and you touch it. It's cold. Then again, you're in a stone room, so everything is cold in here.
I touch beside it to see if it's cold as well.
Is there a touch, sense option, and perception?
I mean, we could make one.
I could make one. Just make it, just general perception. See if you notice any difference.
13.
13. Yeah, there's actually a perception, touch, and focus. So, touching your bar. This is very, very, very slight difference. Like, not enough that you would really notice. But if going back and forth, you have a feeling that there's a bit of a difference. You're not sure if it's just your own paranoia here, playing tricks on your mind, or there's actually something there.
She's gonna go out on reach and go, are you perchance something that's alive and following us? Or am I just talking to a shadow?
So, as you're touching the ground and looking up, you start feeling like rain falling on your cheek. But you're in a tunnel. And you look down, and there's rain illuminating the ground. And you see a bit more. You see a different type of ground. And you look up. You don't see your friends.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit, here we go.
No, did we lose Kitty to the dreaming? I mean,
I am chaos.
Oh.
Hear me squeak.
You feel a bit of a breeze. And you're outside. The rain. About like 20 feet away from you. You see what appear to be the wreckage of a vehicle.
Arya takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, and walks forward.
Give me
The vehicle.
Give me I'm trying to find the right test for it. 1 second. Willpower. Either morale or courage. I will accept either or.
Okay, that is a math. 14 with 4 stunt points.
Okay. You hesitate for a moment. You can feel the rain pouring on you, and you feel very, very cold. Even chill run down your spine. Colder than what it should be. Take a moment. Take a step. Stop. You look around. You don't see anybody. You don't see your friends. But eventually you do find the courage to approach the vehicle. It's pouring. You're drenched. No one in sight.
Arya's gonna see if she can find the path that she took when she dragged herself out of the wreckage.
Yeah, the scene is very, very familiar.
And she's going to follow that path that she remembers to see if she can find herself.
And everything looks, as you can more or less remember, just a bit vague. It's a bit blurry. Maybe things are a bit out of place. You're not sure. Was was this light pole there? Was this building always there? Was it was it raining, really raining on that day? Yeah, you're certain of it. And you follow the path. And you go down. And see somebody. At least shape. Much smaller, about, goes like 4 feet tall.
She's gonna take another breath and go. Hi. Are you okay?
The figure turns towards you. No distinguishable facial feature or expression. Hard to see. Give me another will test.
16.
You approach, try to focus, but all you can see is essentially you can see your own reflection. But now, not young, just you, as you've seen yourself probably mornings ago.
I probably step closer.
How
and
close?
Probably about a little over 2 yards.
Okay.
Close enough to see exactly what I'm looking at, but far enough away that if I need to step back and run for it, I can.
It's a very blurry picture that you see in front of you. And then you hear sound coming from behind you. Coming from the vehicle.
I look.
And it's you're like what can only be described as pain. You don't hear any understand any words per se, but you just have that essentially your stomach dropping. Like something's going on there. Turn back and the child was there, gone.
I head back to the car.
Alright. And you run over to the car. There's nothing in here but clothes. Nobody in here. Material, trinkets. And look around. The wall is empty. Dark. You're there by yourself.
She's gonna
And
look up into the sky and go, "Why are you showing this to me again? I know exactly what happened." And she's just gonna look around to see if there's any shadow movement or anything like that.
Give me a perception seeing.
15.
15. So, take a moment to look around. Try to, if you see anybody, anything moving, that you're able to see what is can only be described as absolutely garbage weather. And you do for a moment like believe that you can see some movement out of your reach, out at the corner of your eye, every time you're unable to fully perceive.
I'm gonna inspect the car more fully.
Alright? You give me a search. What are you looking for specifically?
she's gonna actually look to see if she can find any documents that might have survived, possibly, and anything really that could possibly help spark her memory of before the accident. That would be 13 with 3 stunt points.
All right.
So I'll probably use adaptations, positionings, just so in case it's still on fire to make sure she doesn't get hurt, and then efficient search.
So you search around. You do find some paper, but everything appears to be blank or blurry. You're trying to focus on things. I will need another will courage test. And
12.
and you're freezing. Everything hurts. You're fine. And you feel unable to move, unable to focus. Your senses are being overloaded.
At that point, she probably puts her head onto the car, like her forehead onto the car, and just focuses on breathing.
All right. While you're doing that, roll. Evelyn,
Yes.
you are you you are quite
Celine was like, "Why are you picking on me right now?"
well.
Yes.
Area.exe stopped working for a bit, so we're just gonna wait until the program respawn. But Evelyn, you were like looking at shadows and trying to carefully pay attention to things around you. The smell caught your attention. Very, very familiar smell. Smell that you grew up with. Your father's workshop. You spend days and night in here. But for the longest part, looking over your father's shoulder until you were old enough to, mess around with things. Probably at first, without proper, supervision, because you just snuck in. But yeah, you can see the door to the workshop.
Okay, so I was like looking at my shadow, right? I'm like
Yep.
doing the thing,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden,
And you
I
look up
am-
and you're in a complete different scenery by yourself.
okay, so if I look
It's
at
home.
myself,
For
am
the-
I like me or am I like younger me?
You
Like
look
if I look down at
you look down on yourself physically, and you see who you are today.
okay.
You don't see any flash or anything. You see yourself when you look at yourself directly. But yeah, you're right outside of your father's shop. You look around. Scenery is home. Mel, home. Friends are not here. Just you.
Okay. She like looks around. Is there anyone else around like outside the shop? Like
Give me a perception seeing.
oh, okay. Let me look at my character sheet. Oh yeah, my perception is a 0, and I used my good roll last time. Oh no, actually that's not bad. So. So 13 with 5 stunt points.
All right.
Um.
Nope.
Yeah. So is there anybody? Or let me actually. I don't think that there's. Where did my list of stunt points go? Anyway, let's keep going. I'll figure that out here in a second.
You look around. You don't see anybody.
Are there noises coming from the workshop?
No noise coming from it. It's surprisingly quiet for this time of the day.
All right, is it like daytime outside?
It's like early during the day.
Okay.
But you know that things start early in the morning typically.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
Oh. You open the door, and it's surprisingly very, very dark in here. Usually it's well lit, but it's very, very quiet. It's really dimly lit, and the only thing that you see, well, one of the few things that you see is just near the light. You do see like a figure sitting on a chair and just staring at the workbench, which appears to be damaged. Like very damaged.
Like the item that's on the workbench is damaged, or like the workbench.
The
itself
actual
is damaged?
workbench is damaged, is blackened, and you do like you take a look around, and the workshop is in very poor state compared to
Okay.
you typically, and your father do take care of it usually.
So, like, it looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Like there was a.
Like usually there will be like like furnace like to like work steel and things like that. This is cold. Like the interior is cold.
Okay. She's gonna run straight for the house.
Okay.
Like just straight at like she's gonna so Averlynn's like looking around, and as she sees that like everything's in a disarray and things are like damaged and that everything is cold and hasn't been used, her first response, knowing that her dad is like religiously out there every day, he's the kind of guy that's going to die with his boots on kind of thing. She's going to turn and immediately run to the house.
Okay. And you run to her.
Kind of in a panic.
Yeah. No. I understand. Okay. So you run to the house, open the door. Where does the door typically lead in Averlynn's house?
So the it's like a utility room.
Okay.
Right? So it's kind of a mud room.
Mm-hmm.
There's some cabinets, place to do laundry kind of thing. Then it leads into like it's got a door into like a dining area.
Okay. Yeah. And in that room, like, you see your father's boots, his coat. So he's probably within the house. I mean, Otherwise, you would have those things on.
So she'll walk out of the mud room and into like the dining area, and she'll just call, Dad, Mom, anybody home? I noticed that the furnace was off.
And you walk by, you listen, you pay attention, and you like see like there's typically like I'm assuming family picture and things like that on the wall. They're not there anymore. Everything has been taken down. And you walk in, go to kitchen or living room or living area, and you see like on a chair, like sitting his back to you, a male figure, which you recognize the hair color, your father's hair color, style a bit longer, less well kept than usual.
Dad, did you not hear me? Is everything okay? So she'll walk up to him, like, and go to try to touch him to get his attention. I'm assuming he's like, not that I can really tell from behind, but is he like watching TV, or does he have headphones in? Like, is there something?
There doesn't appear to be anything distracting. If anything, it would be looking outside. And you touch him. There's no response. But as you put your hand on the shoulder, something feels a bit off. Something's missing. Then you notice, wait, there's no arm attached to that shoulder.
Dad, what happened? When did you lose your arm? Why didn't you tell me? And like, she'll like come around to face him, right? If she can get between like him and whatever window he's looking out, or like turn the chair or something to get.
And you face him, see your father's face. Eyes glazed over, just looking past you. You hear, not from him, but just in your head. Well, don't you remember? You've did this, you've done this. Don't you remember? Give me a will courage.
Character sheet. I hate when I accidentally move stuff. So a 10.
10. You immediately freeze and step back, and voice become very overwhelming. Like you step back and at a table and a newspaper with an article on it falls on the ground.
Okay, so she like looks over at the newspaper and goes to pick it up to read it.
Essentially mentioned that there was a fire out at the Waterloo workshop. There was an incident. The owner got seriously injured and blinded during the incident. Cause expected to be just accident. A child mishandling tools Evelyn, the only child in this house. And you look around, you look at the reflection, you look, and the only person you can see is you. The reflection is a much, much younger you. The voice again. Remember, you've done this. You've done this. I've done that. And
No. She just yells, no.
and you can see yourself in the workshop. You can see yourself playing around with things. And there's a flash. And the only thing you see is on underground. You just stand there, frozen.
She's like, Arlen goes, I didn't do this.
Give me
I
another.
didn't do this.
Give me another will test. Courage.
I don't know why I'm looking at my sheet. It hasn't changed. Oh, ooh, fun.
Maybe I misread it the last time. Maybe I actually have 4 points in that stat.
Maybe, right?
So I have 8 with 2 stump points.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. You just break down and you find yourself again in the workshop as a smaller self, sitting on the ground with your father's body nearby. And we could have come back to this.
You're just gonna make me sit with it, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Come join me in the oh shit moment.
Yeah. So just to be clear, like she is losing her absolute mind.
Bean.
Fuck.
That is the appropriate reaction.
Yes, Rafiki.
So for a moment, like you just remember like trying to look around for what the fuck was those shadow going on, you know? You had your friend nearby that was trying to Scooby-Doo the shit out of this
Mm-hmm.
and figure things out. And then your flashlight just flickered and went dark, which distracted you.
I'm like doing that thing where you try to beat the batteries inside to turn back on, you know.
And you look at it and it eventually turns back on and blinded you for a moment. And as your eyes refocus, you're sitting on the ground, staring up at the sun. In the middle of, you know, a town. Everything around you is ruined, ashes. You remember this place? One of the last places you found some people.
I think that at first when I see the sun, my first instinct is say, oh, hey guys, we made it outside. And then I like turn to see the smoking ruins of this town and I drop my flashlight. I don't approach the town. I stumbled back because this is the last memory of my home, and I never thought I would see it again.
As you like take a step back, stumble, fall back, you do feel something behind you, like a wall. There's typically no wall front where you will see here, and ground doesn't feel right. It feels like pavement-like underneath you. Take a moment. Look, it's probably like your sense of tricking you, and you see underneath you pavement, and when you lift your eyes, you do see completely different scenery. You're sitting there, and people are just shadow of people, no actual details, just walking by completely, absolutely ignoring you as you're sitting right there. Nobody's really paying attention to little Sabine Mooncrest right now.
And I mean, why would they? They're all so big, and this place is so big, and I don't know anybody here.
No, but you do remember the place, at least vaguely, based on shape and image, and just third lines. It's one of the first places that you venture, trying to maybe find somebody, maybe find hope. Trying somebody that will listen to you. What happened? You do remember that. You also remember that nobody listened. Nobody paid attention to little Sabine Mooncrest. People just walked by, going on about their business. They do.
As people walk by and don't listen, I can't help but feel guilty because maybe I should be with my parents right now. Like, I only survived because I had left town. And I came back right when it was all over. And maybe if I had been there, people would still be alive. And maybe I don't deserve for people to listen to me because it's all my fault.
Give me courage willpower test.
Oh, yeah. 13.
15.
With 5 stone points.
All right. You sit there like trying to you remember, I mean, it's still, it's been a few years, and still it is very fresh in your memory. Probably still see certain things in dreams on some restless night. And you feel like, yeah, I got lucky, and maybe things would have been different had it been there. Especially, seeing things how they went recently. But and what has been revealed to you in recent days. And this probably just been, eating you alive inside. Give me a perception seeing test.
$15.
You're there reflecting on this, but you seem to be noticing, within, those moving, blurry figure, silhouette that would be familiar to you. People that, maybe have guided you originally. people that may have lend a help here and there. They're just moving by. You even see, you swear for a moment that you see, like maybe like 10 feet away beyond like a lot of people, a very familiar Saurian. It's barely moving. It's moving by, and the red hair of a human that catch your attention from the corner of your eye, that just went quickly by, and the long leather boots of a very familiar elf that just completely walk in front of you, not noticing, no one paying attention to Moongrass. Why would they? After all, you're small.
Yeah, I'm small and I don't have that much to offer, and I'm alone, and maybe I should just be alone.
And the lights, did he go dark? One by one, lights go dark. People walk away, and you find yourself sitting there, street, with the echo of people passing by, slowly fading away. What are you doing, Sabine?
I think at first I am just sitting there. I feel frozen where I am because I don't. It's my first time being in a place bigger than like the town that I grew up in and the surrounding towns, and I don't know anybody or know anything or where to go. So I feel frozen in place, but I just remember the last things I saw in my village, the people in the cloaks, and just the smoldering ruins of my home, and I can't just stand here. I might not be anybody. I might not be able to do anything, but maybe I can get there's someone out there who will listen to me. It's a big world. There has to be at least one person who will listen to me. So I get up from where I am and I start moving in a random direction.
Okay. Can you give me another will courage?
Whew. Ooh, not great. It's only 6 with 1 stone point.
Oof. I mean, fitting, with the general, feeling that you have right now. And at every door that you go by, doors closing, people are walking in. You turn around to maybe approach somebody. Things are closing. The lights are shutting down. You're here alone, night, dark, getting cold.
I reach into my pocket to see how much money I have. I don't have that much. I had to scavenge what was left and find, whatever money maybe was left behind in the rubble. Maybe I have enough to find someplace to stay for the night. Someplace warm.
Pebbles, a bottle cap, and a copper.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think I find a park to sleep in then.
And you go wherever you find shelter, a park. Quietly. Try to rest, but unable. when you're just overly exhausted by things and you're just not able to sleep, when everything comes in and you just there, you just very distorted world in front of you. There quietly. Zakreen.
It's your turn, Jiggles.
Yeah, suffer the way we suffer.
Join us.
No, you're a firm believer of science, but you've ventured like recently and then seen that things maybe are to explain so far. Flickering light, moving shadows, very quiet place, teleportation has just been a lot for you. And you know that your friends, when you're trying to focus, are quite talkative sometimes. And you put your night vision goggle on, and you see, Sabine going with her flashlight, which, flashlight and night vision goggle they don't go well. And you take them out before you get a headache and ruin your goggles. And where you find yourself, as try to see a bit clearer, is the dimly lit interior of the university library that you studied in years ago. The shadowy figure of what would be a student going by doing their own business, and not so far from you, sitting or back to you, or nose an encryption pad, a figure that would be loosely familiar to you. A female, dark hair. You recognize her loosely just based on general feature. Seems to be an old colleague, student that was there with you at the same time. Excuse me. Oh, lab partner, things like that.
Okay. Is this a particular memory or just like a recreation? Like how does it feel like? Like, am I deep in my head, or is this just
everything around you? If you're asking, it's does it feel like you're dreaming, or is it everything just feeling real? Yeah, all your senses are no, I'm here. No, yeah, wait. You're not sure if you were if the recent events were just a weird dream, or this is a dream. It's still this real.
Okay. But I mean, this doesn't correspond to any particular memory or anything. It's just kind of like a day in the life of kind of a thing.
I mean, after a while, a lot of days as a student going to library, doing day-to-day basis, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, all seems to blend at some point to some extent. Which day in particular this would be? It's something that you've seen probably 1,000 times. No. See there, no friend. Woman, dark hair, tight in a bun, and just going through notes, not paying mind to you. You do loosely recognize the picture.
And he just goes, Lori, is that you?
And Figure respond and look up and just wave you to come sit by. As you've always done, multiple times a week. Go over the complex equation, the engineering problems that sometimes you had a hard time focusing on figuring out. But this person was always there, just helping you out.
And I'll go and sit, but it's sitting back because, yeah.
She smiles and keeps a look at you and goes back to her thing.
Can I see what it is she's looking at?
It's familiar equation that you do remember like trying to figure it out like years ago, but now it's like yeah, the answer is 42. It's obvious.
And just for at least a minute, maybe two, just gonna sit there and just stare at her silently.
He seems to keep going the business. And it's weird. You're sitting here at this table, and there's a bit of a light source, for people to read. But in the corner of your eye, this seems to be like the only current really existing light source. Everything appeared to be just very dim, very muted around you. And then now, as Sharon, you lower something, something that was on the table, just fall next to her, on the ground, next to her bag. What would have been probably a cup.
Oh, it's just like a cup fell?
Yeah.
Did anything seem to knock it off, or did it just kind of like
probably
jump off
just
the
by
table?
accident, sometimes you like work something and like swipe on your, for example, on your phone, iPad or something, and just move over a bit too much, and she seems to have knocked her cup on the ground.
And I'll reach down and grab it and put it back on the table.
And you reach down it, and it's not the cup. It's a bottle. Glass bottle. That one would drink liquor out of.
I'm assuming it's, if not entirely, mostly empty.
It's empty, but there's still, a bit of smell. There's maybe at the end of a bottle, sometimes when you don't literally, put it all the way around.
And he picks it up and sets it back on the table, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this is. There's no way you can really be here. But I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to do something like this again. I'm so sorry that I couldn't help. I saw it happening, but I just couldn't help. I watched it happen. I miss you so much. so sorry.
Give me a will courage test.
Great. Garbage. It's not terrible. 14.
14. Like, things come back flashing to you. Like the day, you know. And you should have, like, part of you say you should have noticed that. You know, certain things. You notice things now that probably just perspective, you know, being here and should not be here. And you look up, and, you know, moments ago, or seems to be lively and fine. A bit more sickly, a bit more gaunt. Shaking a little bit. Not entirely healthy. And behind her is no longer the library. It's an old apartment building in Astora. You remember this place? Been here a few times. It's been years since you've been here, though. And you can hear the sound of the city right outside. You were right there again. Smell. Oh, the smell of this place. Does not sit right.
Are we just in the building or like in an apartment?
You seem to be in a room. I mean, by a room, it's, you know, it's like, you know, serve as, you know, bedroom, kitchen, and could almost serve as a bedroom if it was not a small separation.
Right. Basically a studio.
Yeah. But,
really crappy studio.
Yeah. Crappy is an understatement. Like, barely, like, any furniture.
And what is she? She's just sitting there? Like, what's...
She's just sitting there, you know, all clothes shaking with, you know, a little plastic compartment in her hand. An empty plastic compartment in her hand.
This was the day it was too late. I couldn't bring myself to see the truth, but by the time I did, it was too late. There was nothing I could do.
Can you give me another will courage test?
That one's a little better. 15 with 6 stomp points.
Okay. Things appear to be real, but a bit surreal. Now, it's... What do you wish to do, Zach?
I mean, aside from just quietly sobbing in the corner.
I mean, if that's what your action wish to do, sobbing is a free action.
I mean, he knows it's not real. He knows that, nothing can be changed, but it's still dredging up so much. Things he hasn't thought about in several years. His biggest mistake. And it's pretty much just gonna be sobbing quietly in the corner.
All right. And I think that's where we're gonna take just a small little break here. I think we all need it.
I've destroyed my players enough. Let me give them a break.
Yeah. But I destroyed him from place of love. So, yeah, we're gonna take 5, 10, whatever amount of time we need here, and come back in a moment. So, be right back. And we are back. Thank you very much for holding. Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, we got rated.
Yeah.
Oh, we got rated?
Yep.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jordan, we were just
Hello,
talking to you
Jordan.
about Jordan right before we went on. Well, not right before we went on break at the beginning of the show, because Jordan is amazing and we'll be doing a charity event next week.
I get to play a game with Jordan tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm very excited.
I was talking about beautiful, hopeful things before I took a moment to just for my players. Emotionally only.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this from a place of love because they all know I love them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Totally feeling it.
Yeah.
Look, I can use my character as like an emotional puppet to deal with my trauma. You're not allowed to use my character to deal
Yeah.
with your trauma.
Illegal. Illegal.
Look, okay.
Go to jail.
Go
Fine.
directly to jail.
Yeah,
I'm gonna skip go.
$200.
No pass and go for you.
Right. So, right before we went on break, all of you were in your own little memory, to say the least, or alternate memory. It's hard things. Things get fuzzy. Your feelings are a bit strange. A little bit. One thing for sure is that you were not standing there with your friends, all alone and a bit broken area.
Okay.
You were standing there in the rain, the wreckage of a vehicle that you only loosely remember. Things are still very, very fuzzy, and when you originally tried to go back, things just moved on along as they do. You're there.
So I'm going to take a deep breath, get into the car, think of the memories of Mandy, and then open my eyes and look where she would have been sitting. And see if she appears.
Even though the car was a moment ago empty, as you reopen your eyes, for a moment you're sitting in a seat. For a moment everybody is near and fine. In a flash, and you're back again, kneeling in the car, in the wreckage. And a flash of thunder. And you find yourself trapped in once more. Surrounded. After the fact. And everything. And still, you can feel your whole body next to you. Them. Lifeless.
Knowing this is most likely all in my mind, Ari is going to be just reach out and touches her face and just says, I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry that I'm the one who lived. And then you and your parents died. I don't know if it was just the lightning storm caused us the crash. Or if it was... She just kind of stops for a second, getting her mind again. Or if somebody was after me to get back at my parents and my grandmother. But I'm so sorry. And she's just going to reach over and hug her through all the pain. And just feel a moment of release of that regret. Of realizing that she was just a child. That even if somebody was going after her, it would have been, she had no control over it. She had no idea. Even with what she knows today, the crash would have still happened. And she just hugs and begins crying.
Taking into consideration all previous roll, can you give me another willpower courage test roll?
Oh, that's nice. That would be a 14 with 3 stunt dice.
Okay. You sit there for a moment. Hold her. Feel the rain on your face. Your eyes close quietly. Evelyn, you're just there. You read the article about an incident, which part of you wished to believe that it did not happen, but everything in front of you seems to be so real. You've hurt your father. You've broke him. Ruined his livelihood. All that because he wanted to make him proud. Failed.
Yeah. So Averlyn is like, they're in the workshop, right?
You're
And she's
currently
looking-
in the workshop, yes.
And she's looking down at his body, like right after the accident happened, right?
It is a scene right after the aftermath. You can still hear and smell the chemical burning. You can still smell everything in the air. And you can see around you blaze going up.
Okay. So just real quick, based on the scene
Yes.
and what's going on, does she actually believe that this has happened? Or is she still able to like deny it? Since this isn't an actual memory, this isn't something that actually happened to her. Like how convincing is this?
I mean, physically, everything around you feel very, very grounded. All your smells are, all your senses are telling you this is real. Give me a will courage test. Actually, will, yeah, either courage or self-discipline.
So a 10.
10. This feels real. And the workshop is, burning. You can hear outside screams.
Okay. I mean, the only thing, so Averlyn is literally in shock, right? If this is really as immersive as based on everything, this is so immersive. Like uh so she's just staring down at his form, right? And just no, this can't be happening. I did it all right. Daddy, I did it all right. I know I didn't mess this up. I know everything was right. All the pieces were in the right spots, and everything was wired right. And I don't know what happened. And you need to wake up. You need to wake up, and it'll be okay. And the doctors will fix you, and we'll be fine. And I didn't. It'll be okay. Come on, Daddy, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. You need to wake up so we can. There's a fire, and we have to go.
And you can feel yourself being pulled away. And just, you're not able to exactly see details of who it is around you. But you're being brought out.
She's gonna fight. Yeah, no, she's gonna fight.
Give me might, strength, might.
Let's see. Where did you go? Roll 20. There we go.
Actually,
So, believe it or not, brawling is an accuracy.
well, yeah, you have to be accurate to punch people properly.
Okay. So we're doing strength instead of accuracy because, like I said, she will fight. She will literally fight to stay there.
I would put it as might,
It's your call.
but
Okay, fine. Either one's fine. So 13 with 3 stunt points.
and you pull yourself out of the grasp and fall on your face into the wooden ground, your parents' bedroom. And you see in front of you father laying there just quietly, hurt but alive. But he's not looking at you at all.
Dad?
No response. You're not sure if he's not able to hear you or just chose to disregard.
Okay. She'd walk up and try to get his attention, try to shake him.
And as soon as you touch him, he flinch and push you away.
But Daddy, I didn't do that. What? Why? Look, I'm always so careful. I don't know how it happened. Why? I mean, I'll stay here and I'll take care of you and I'll figure it out. But I didn't mean to. I just wanted to be like you. And Daddy, please don't push me away. Don't do this, please. I didn't mean to.
Can you give me another courage test? Or just straight willpower, depending. I don't have any focus.
14.
Okay. Sit and up and head between your knees.
I didn't do this. I can make it better. Let me make it better somehow.
Sabine. You're laying there on that park bench. It's cold. Very cold. You can hear like people walking nearby as you're there shivering. People laughing. You don't see them inside near you, but you can hear them. You've learned to pay attention to things around you. You're there by yourself. Somebody has to. Somebody has to look out for Sabine.
Yeah.
You can see as your eyes are trying to fall asleep yet stay awake just to know, because you're not sure if you're gonna wake up in the morning. You see like people walking by, right by you. You can almost feel them, touch them.
Do I see what they look like?
Two humans, average height, male and female. Everyday clothes.
Kind of like maybe two people out on a date or something.
Perhaps. Walking.
And they don't notice me?
They don't seem to notice you. Probably just the way you're sitting in the shade of the bench.
You said they look like just regular people, right?
Yeah, from
I don't think I say anything to them, but I watch them. I watch to see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna do anything. I don't think that they can help me.
you just stop and stare. At least in your general direction. Are they looking directly at you? Not sure.
I look around to see what they're looking at. Because it can't be me. Nobody looks at me. Nobody pays attention to me.
Just a park. That whatever is passable as a park in Volcano. Not very green,
Okay.
not a lot of greenery. The bench and gravels and
Okay. Uh, I'm sorry. Can I help you? I don't. Is there. Did I do something wrong?
They just stare at you.
Why are you doing that?
And you remember, like, those that did not pay attention to you, and there was, those that look at you, just look down upon you, like you were just there. Nuisance. Like, halflings in the big city, you've never seen them do very well until, like, maybe a few here and there.
Mm-hmm. Do I get the sense that they want me to move from the bench?
Give me empathy test.
15.
I mean, you've been seen as in the way before.
I think in the time that I've been in this city, I prefer the people who ignore me over the people who see me and stare at me like this. And I've been feeling bad for myself for a long time. And that, in this moment, coalesces into anger. Because how fucking dare you stare at me like I'm in the way? I'm not in the way. Go find somewhere else to sit. I got here first. And if you're not going to help me, then you're useless to me. So you need to leave.
Roll me 2 roll. First, intimidation.
Okay. What is intimidation? Like what?
It is surprisingly under strength for some reason.
Okay.
Flex.
Can I use might for this?
How would you justify using might?
Showing off my big muscles. No. Okay.
Flipping the bench.
I want to flip the bench because I need to sleep here. But just like, I guess just in like my demeanor, like holding myself like back sort of straight, like not backing down, like doing that thing where it's like, come at me, bro. Like if you want to, you started this. I was here first.
That's intimidation, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to fucking put some. Okay, I don't have intimidation. That's why I'm trying to,
Look, she's trying to find some more
way.
dots.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some more dots. Okay, hold on. That's just 14.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take that into account. Can you give me another will test?
Okay. That is a 14.
Okay. And they just dissipate for you. You're standing there, feeling a lot of anger, resentment for people that just look down on you, that being a little halfling. It's worse than being ignored, it's just being looked down upon.
Looked down upon for a circumstance that nobody deserves and nobody ever asks for. And I think that it's also just tied up in that survivor's guilt again. Like, I'm angry at them, but I'm also angry at myself.
Crean, what are you doing in that room?
I mean, currently, same as before. Like, there's kind of sitting in the corner and sobbing quietly into his hands.
And the bottle drops.
Like, drops over near where she was sitting.
Yeah, and just roll on the floor.
When I look up,
She's no longer shaking. Do you remember that moment?
yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard a. I guess what a Saurian would sound like an anguished cry, but that's I'm not gonna try to imitate that because yeah.
We've all watched Jurassic Park.
Sure. But yeah, went through this once already. It was the worst day of his life. So second time around is not easier.
Can be real, right? Not right.
Sure feels real.
Give me another will test.
Oh gosh. 8.
Yep. You're standing there, broken. I want all of you to give me another, like, a will test. As you're all sitting in your own quarter of agony.
14.
11.
Zach?
Oh, another one? Oh,
Yep.
that one's better. That one will be 16.
And Sabine?
This is a will check.
Yep.
Okay. 13.
Takes a moment. But the Crean, you yell and yell and yell, and eventually the echo change. And you find yourself in that same corridor with the flashlight just aiming at you with dancing shadow behind you. And you can see next to you companions, each them in their own little bubble, on their sitting down, knees close to your chest, and just staring into the emptiness. You've seen people being hurt before, seen people being broken before, and they all appear to be just staring into emptiness.
Okay. And obviously the weird shadows have something to do with it. So I had an idea earlier.
Okay.
But all of this happened before I could attempt to try something.
Use a big ass grenade.
But, well, kind of. I want to hook up one of the ancient power cells we have to my flashlight
Okay.
and cause it to give one gigantic burst of light.
Okay.
I basically want to turn it into a flashbang because I don't actually have any flashbangs.
Okay.
Oh, Arya is gonna hit you after this.
Hey.
Hey. Go ahead.
So he's like pulling out wires and, tears still kind of streaming down his face.
And it takes you a moment to, gather yourself. Give me an engineering test.
Come on. on, dice. Come on, dice. So that'll be 26.
Okay.
Because I got three sixes.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The dice said, "Okay, they've had enough."
So yeah. So you wash away. Well, your eyes were blurry, but you just wash things away, and like, fuck this, fuck it all, and just you Jimmy rigged that quickly, and a big flash blinding you, and all of you in your own little space get blinded for a moment. And you come back to reality?
I'm just sitting there with a flashlight on top of a huge power cell.
Oh, the flashlight is busted completely.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like half of a flashlight, but
And from
Smoke coming
the
off.
flashlight that had been on the ground, which it turned back on, you can see those shadows just scurrying away further in, completely away from you as you come back. Still feeling the weight, what you just saw for a moment. Felt it was so real. Quietly, silently sitting there. Into
Yeah.
cold, dark interior hallway.
So as Averlyn comes to, she like stays sitting on the ground, pushes her back up against the wall, and just curls up into a little ball and just sobs.
I
So-
think.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
somebody go.
Flip a coin.
I
Let's do
think.
dice, high or low.
Oh God. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
I got a 6.
You go first.
I think Sabine doesn't move from where she is, and she has an expression on her face that if she could just meld into the floor or burrow her way into it, she absolutely fucking would. She doesn't want to. I don't want to get up. There's a sick part of her that wants to go back.
Arya, when she comes back, she's gonna look at Zach real fast with the thought of, damn it, I might have actually figured something out to get over something else. But having the chance to actually say goodbye, say her sorries, she then looks over to the other two, Ava and Sabine, seeing how they are, and just kind of scooches over, grabs them, and pulls her into her arms and just holds them while they deal with what they saw, what they had happen within there.
Yeah, so
And
so for the record, Averlyn will shove you away. Like she does not want to be touched. Like she's just in her feels right now.
and seeing that, Arya would probably just nod, knowing that she's going through shit, and just hold Sabine if she lets her, and trying to give comfort.
Sabine, yeah, she would let Arya do that. I think only because she's not here, like mentally she's not in the moment. She's still back in the vision.
Mhm.
So she doesn't necessarily realize that she is being comforted.
And Arya's just gonna sit there, just possibly just patting her head, trying to give as much comfort to Sabine until she's able to come back to her senses. And while this is happening for Arya, she's starting to have like trickles of memories of her parents, of her grandmother being a terrifying bitch, but an extremely doting grandmother, and realizing, yeah, that's probably why Voss didn't tell her that she found Arya. He found Arya. And she just has like this small little smile at that realization.
So, Zach will start to stand up and just be like, "This place is fucking stupid."
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm assuming both the battery and the flashlight are
Oh,
no longer usable.
absolutely. Like, I
Okay.
mean, you still probably have
I'm-
like batteries and flashlight in your general inventory as people, because you
I've
all
still got tons. Yeah, but I'm going to put it in my, because it is
Yeah.
my single greatest feat of engineering ever. But,
Oh yeah.
Arya's gonna then look over to Zach and go, "How are you doing?"
be a lot better when we're not here anymore.
Oh, go ahead.
I think we need to let these two kind of get their senses back. Because that was not a picnic. Not really.
Can I do like maybe a will save or something to see if I can like snap out of it?
Absolutely.
Can I give her advantage because I'm trying to comfort her as well?
If Sabine wished to accept the advantage, absolutely.
I will always take advantage, to be honest.
What is advantage? In
Technically, it
Basically,
does not
reroll.
exist, but I'll just allow a straight reroll. Because
Oh,
okay.
my first roll was
Yes.
way better.
I make the
Um,
fucking rules here.
right? As your shirt says.
Yeah, that's what my shirt says.
I got 18 with 4 stun points.
Sabine has been through a lot. And this is familiar territory. You know you can do it. I mean, you're stronger than that, right?
Yes, I've had to be stronger than that.
And you take a moment to realize, like, I mean, you're not alone now. And chances are that you're not going to be alone in the future. You've got people now. You've seen some shit together. You've met Murderbot. You went to the zoo. You ate lizard and donuts together. And now you're like together in this shithole. Yeah. Oh. No, you're not alone.
I think Arya knows that when Sabine's out of it because she starts to hug you back. And she'll say very like muffled, like kind of like against your shoulder or wherever her head is, like, I've never told you guys this before, but you all were the first people I met who listened to me. And I love you guys very much.
Arya just gives you a squeeze back and just lets you kind of get back to your senses more. And she's not going to let you go until you actually want to leave.
Yeah, I think when she wants to leave, she'll do that thing that like toddlers do where they fucking squirm out of your arm.
Yeah.
I will.
Slippery little bastard.
I will pull out a small bit of my personal stash of chocolate, and like break pieces because everyone loves chocolate, and it releases endorphins. It should help.
Yes. Oh my god.
Except me.
Fucking fighting Dementors with less transphobia.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna take Averlyn a while
Mm-hmm.
to recover from this. So, um, so the difference between her and everybody else is they all have dealt, like, this is a thing that happened to them. They've dealt with whatever the emotion is with it, right? Like, you've experienced it, you've dealt with the trauma, like that sort of thing. The thing with Averlyn, this is not something that happened to her. This is like her absolute worst fear ever come to life. And she's not really experienced a lot of that. So this specific thing was her traumatic experience. And so when she does finally stop crying, she's really quiet, she's really withdrawn, she's not making eye contact. And you can tell she's just kind of there. She's not willing to engage. She'll yes, no, minimal kind of engagement with the rest of the group, but she's still kind of checked out.
Oh. Y'all, a woman sitting there, like, going through what just transpired. But, cannot just sit there forever. Go back, try to, or you can move forward.
Fuck this place. Let's see what's at the other end of this, because it doesn't get to win. I'm not going to let it win. Whatever that was.
I mean, it's an amazing defense. It brought all of us to tears and such.
Move forward. I'm assuming in a loosely similar marching orders previously.
And the other light sources are working normally now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Were there any other lights in this corridor outside of our flashlights that were maybe being masked by the shadow magic?
So the sigil are just a bit brighter now. Like, those like arching section and the sigil on them are a bit brighter, and your flashlight seems to be showing the way as it is intended to be working until it leads you to a larger area with steps. Stone steps.
Going up or down?
Going up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
And in here it's a bit brighter. There's glowing stone that emit a bit of light. There's some vegetation that seems to have grown within. It's a bit more alive, even though it's still in a very way man-made. It was not a natural room at all. Continue forward, and there's pillars that broke, probably with recent geological event that you've seen like throughout like this whole area, which is a bit of mess. Things in various states, and you do hear and like just You hear a faint voice beyond, like at the top of the stairs. Hello? Hello?
Does it sound familiar at all?
To any of us?
Not familiar at all. Anybody there?
Arya's gonna look at everybody, look back up. Is anybody... Who's that? Who are you?
Who are you?
It's polite to introduce yourself first before I introduce myself. You know manners.
You could say the same.
We asked first.
Well, job is to watch over the door, and the door broke. Are you here to help?
Yes.
And you see, peeking behind like a broken pillar, this very, very elderly, like really, like when I say old, like old halfling man. You're here to help?
Yes, boss sent us.
Oh, perfect. So you know how to fix the door, right? Guess I ain't going in there dealing with that.
Dealing with
What
what?
is- What?
With the one.
With the
What?
what?
Say that again?
And I thought I was the one that was deaf here. With the one. Prophet. Right?
Oh, that bitch.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Are you here to help me get out of here? Like, fix that? If I don't want to be here anymore. My job was just, to make sure they stole me. Rumpus. Stay in front of the door. Make sure that things don't go down. But there was an earthquake. And everything went down. And door broke now. And I ain't finding a way out here. Not with those big...
Insight. Or whatever is
Yeah.
insight in this game.
empathy test.
It's communication, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Perception.
That would be a 15 with 5 stunt points.
Okay.
I also got a 15 with 3 stun points.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 4 stun points. No,
Oh.
3. Sorry. 3 stun points.
Can you hear the voice, a lot of fear, terrified. No. And you can see him like in the faint glow. Yeah. Like he could be like like a very old grandpa age. Like I've been here for a long time.
Arya's gonna walk up because if she remembers Boss saying that she looked like her grandmother and then seeing the statue that she was pretty much the spitting image, she wants to see if he starts reacting, thinking she was her grandmother coming to visit. Possibly.
Now, am I going senile or am I seeing things?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know. I've been here for what day is it now?
She gives the date.
And he tried to look at his calendar. Well, it's broken.
You might have been here for about 1,000 years. Give or take. Which is weird. How are you alive in here?
We did. I'm not a 1,000-year-old. We used to do a rotation. Every 50 years or so, somebody else was in charge to come here, Make sure doors close.
And nobody let you take a break?
Well, we don't usually go with partners.
Well, I mean, doing the rotation, all that. How long have you been here?
Think about like 25 years. You look like the big statue lady. And so you,
Yes,
little
that's-
little one.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you've come this way, right? You've probably been in the big room with the big statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said. Oh. I think in halflings, Sabine will say, like, grandfather. How long has it been since the earthquake hit?
I mean, earthquake like in about, I don't know, 15 years ago.
And you've been here ever since? You haven't sent a message to anybody?
You take it like his communicator, which is broken. I tried.
Oh.
Been eating
I
now.
hold up my hand for the communicator. Can I see that?
Yeah. It's busted.
How busted?
Imagine big rock on a computer. Kind of busted.
Oh, like okay. But is it just like a communicator like we have?
No, older model.
So okay, older model. So does it still have the same like 2-mile range?
It would have like a similar like type of range, yeah.
Okay. So that means that whoever he's communicating with is either close or there's like a relay station or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the past couple of years, I've been eating moss and drinking whatever drips.
Immediately, Arya goes into her pack and pulls out some of the rations and food she's picked up and gives him her water bottle.
Yeah.
Here's eat a little bit of water. We don't want you getting sick.
And the old man is eating it.
While he's eating, I want to examine the door.
Yeah.
Just to see. So he said that the pillars were keeping things in place, or what? How was this working?
So, seeing approaching the scene and then probably up close, you see that one of the pillar like fell against the door and like created a gash within. Which, as you pay attention to it, you see essentially like shadows going in the door.
The same shadows that we saw.
I would say so. I mean, shadow-like, you know. But yeah, whatever the door that was there, got busted, partially ajar, forced by the big ass pillar that just fell on it and decided that gravity was the best battering ram.
Okay, so the door is smashed in basically, and like from what I can tell, were there like runes or sigils around the door frame?
Give me a perception seeing.
While she's doing that, is it blasted in, like, into the chamber, or blasted out, like, towards where we
in.
are? Okay.
So it was like it just fell and smacked into it.
It's bad. Only got an 11.
Okay, it's not too terrible. You take a moment to observe the door, and you can see, like, even all around, this room was designed to keep whatever was inside as best as it could be. And there are, like, a wide variety of sigil around, like, some of them are broken, And the timeline that provides you seem to more or less coincide with previous events, things that occur like one by one, like the rise, the cult that seems to be a bit more awake, things happening in the world that seems to be a bit different, some things are weakening inside, or so it seems.
Okay. I think, okay. I don't know how we can fix this. I don't know enough magic.
I think possibly trying to close the door and find somebody who knows how to do magic. Maybe our best bet, because she's kind of pointing. If we're able to move that and close it, it might restart things enough until we can find somebody who can actually fix the door.
Okay.
Possibly.
Sabine puts her pack down. She's gonna use her fucking muscles.
All right.
How big is this pillar?
Pretty fucking big.
I rolled like shit, so never mind.
In Sabine measurement, it is a lot of Sabines.
Oh.
How many Zacks?
Yeah, how many Zacks?
I don't know, about like, it's actually about 6 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about like 2 Zacks wide. And I don't know how many Zack long, at least apart here.
I only got a 12. Unless somebody wants to give me advantage, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Alright,
just
before
really
you
not
roll.
moving at all.
Arya
Okay,
was
but
going
what-
to see about grabbing a rope and wrapping around using kind of like winching it like that in some way.
What if I got a 20 on my second roll? With 5 stump points because I rolled all 5s on the die.
She does it the first time. She's
Yeah.
like, ha, this sucks. Then
Yeah.
she tries it again. She's like, yeah, I was just kidding that first time.
Yeah. This pillar is unmoving.
Oh.
Like it would take, a few Sabine to move that, right?
It would take about 10 Sabines all working together in tandem.
That's a terrifying thought.
Mm-hmm. I regret
That many
thinking it.
Sabines in one place. Oof.
I
Chaos.
wouldn't want there to be 10 Sabines.
Mhm.
Just because. And she's thinking back to like what happened in the fucking tunnel. I wouldn't want 9 other Sabines to have dealt with stuff.
So what can we see past the door? Anything?
Give me a perception seeing.
Of course.
Yeah, Arya's also going to be looking down there going,
Hey, a 10.
10.
Woo.
So, within the door.
15 for me and 6 stunt points.
Fantastic. Yeah, and you want to use those exploration stunt?
Oh yeah, speedy search and efficient search.
All right. So, within light, you see a few sigil glowing, a few light source, in this vast room, and you hear water dripping. And you see on the other side of the room, barely, this tall, powerful figure, just imposing in the, even she may be shadow of her former self, but appear possibly be the prophet. And that's where we'll pick it up.
here's the sad part about this, right?
Yes.
So like this should be like a huge terrifying moment for Averlyn, like, oh my god, it's the prophet, blah blah blah.
No, she's still in her
whatever.
head.
Nope, I'm still in my head. So it's like she's like, yeah, no, like I just watched my worst fear come to life. Everybody else is gonna be, oh, that's the prophet, and Averlyn's like, I just blew up my dad. Like,
Yep.
yes, you destroyed the whole world, but like I just had my whole world just fall apart.
Yeah.
Like,
I think for Arya right now, seeing the prophet, she's gonna have some of those memories of her grandmother telling her stories, and instantly she's just going to flip the woman off.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you.
Oh
put
yeah,
her
no.
through so much shit.
This woman is the reason why
ready.
there's no internet in this world. So Zach's mad.
this woman is the reason I don't have internet.
So just to
This
catch up, we
bitch
could
gotta die.
see the prophet.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
All like withered and old and not really there anymore.
It's from that
A
distance. It's
shadow
hard to
over
tell
herself.
exactly
I
you know
shoot her.
what. Oh,
Just kidding.
well,
But is
she
it like
look.
is she standing there? Is she like
Oh yeah, she's standing
chained
up.
Is it like in a cage?
She's standing up. It's hard to tell if she's chained up from that distance, but she's standing up, and that's where we'll pick up next week, unless things happens. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Prophet, he's fun.
so because of the trauma that we just went through, we get to go up like 5 levels, right?
You know what? I'll be kind. I'll at least give you a level.
Oh,
At
sweet.
8 level, okay, we can negotiate for more.
I'll give you at
You,
least
you,
one.
you can certainly try. But yeah, no, you get to level up. I feel that you all deserve it for sure.
Yay, level
You know,
4.
not all a battle or handle by beating people up or shooting them.
I was gonna say, can you imagine? Like, I think this was like a TikTok or a tweet that I saw. Like, can you imagine? Like, if the only way to ever get the argument for milestones, like if the only way to get experience and learn stuff is to kill people, like,
Yeah.
Murder
can you
house.
imagine going to school and like trying to
God.
learn how to like be a spellcaster or something? And it's like, okay,
Well-
everybody, bring in the chattel.
That's-
Practice.
No, it's
like-
not even that. It's you find the spellcaster that knows the spell you want to learn and kill him and eat their brain. I mean, that's how it works in Vampire the Masquerade.
I think in D&D
you're
terms, that you
either-
kill them and take their spell book.
So you're eating
If
their
you're a wizard.
So you're
Yeah.
eating their soul, not their brain. But yeah, same.
Nom,
Yeah,
nom.
you know, soul, brain, no. It's, no. Either with
I
a
eat your
snack.
memories. It's mine now.
All right,
God.
but before we head out for the again, big thank you to my wonderful cast for putting up with my shit.
I'll go cry in my room now.
Right.
But
I
yeah,
cried on stream. That's enough for me.
let's do a round
Go get
table.
drunk.
Tell the lovely people at home who you are and where they can typically find you because you're all amazing and people should absolutely follow you. I don't remember the order that we went to last round again with, or how to go the other way around. So whoever decides to go first, otherwise I will roll d4.
I'll go first.
All right.
So I'm Sally, also known as Celine. You can find me here with this wonderful group of people for as long as I can hold on to this, because I look forward to this every week. You can find me on Twitter at Celine. You can find me on Twitch at Celine. Other than that, I'm just basically lurking around the internet and doing my school and work thing and trying not to lose all of this glorious red hair that's on my head. Yeah.
Fantastic. I can go left to right on what I see on my screen, so it would be fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. You can follow me at Twitter, at Fairbear. That's when you'll get notified of what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Tomorrow you can find me over on Dimples and Dice's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern for a D&D horror one-shot. Saturdays, you could find me over at Rolling D's 20s, 9 p.m. Eastern for the pickup of our Vampire the Masquerade campaign, Philly by Night. And then Thursday, next Thursday, if hopefully all things go well, I will be back here for more of this and some I don't know, we'll have to see what happens, but also just follow me on Twitter. I have a lot of stuff coming up over the next couple weeks, and so that'll be the best place to know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
Awesome. Fantastic. Kitty.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Kitty. You can find me on Twitter at InsaneKitty32. You can also check out my store, Causality Cat Studios, where I sell these little dice charms that you can have at your table and most likely help you, your friend, and possibly your GM if you want to possibly make things harder for yourself. And that's pretty much it for me.
Awesome. Yeah. Go get those dice charms. They work well. I have one. I'm sure that my home game player can also attest to that. But hey, last but not least, Jiggles.
Hey, Kupo bitches. I'm Jiggles the Fat. You can sometimes catch me on Twitch at the same name. I'm on Twitter as well, same name. But if you go into PAX Unplugged, as I said at the beginning, you can catch me during the Omegathon. I am going to be one of the 12 Omeganauts, playing a tabletop board game. I don't even know what's actually happening yet to vie for the prize. It's going to be ridiculous. And if you are going, then you might get to see this lovely face on banners and stuff throughout the convention. So apparently that's going to be a thing too. So I hope Philly's ready, because I don't think they are. I mean, I'm not. So
Philly ain't ready.
And of course here for as long as they'll keep letting me come back.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to have you all back as often as possible, even once the season's over. Let's talk of season 2 and all that, and for other things, because they're all amazing and fun to hang out with and laugh and do trip to the zoo. So,
and psychologically scar us,
Yeah, I mean, I give it, I take it. It's in the job description, okay?
It's all payback after what we've put you throughout this campaign. It's justifiable.
It's all right. I can take it. But hey, Vicky, Jim here. I don't do other things outside of that, mostly, unless people go on their channel. Except on Tuesday, I was gonna say do Titansgrave. No, I do that here. On Tuesday, I do Dragon Age over at Raven's channel, where it's a lot of fun. Apparently, I mean, what maybe the next session will be some weird dream sequence, so it's gonna be super weird. I don't know how twisted it will be. We'll see. That is a fun gem.
Going into the fade, huh?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. We met, but I can only see some weird crones. So yeah, that'll be fun. And next Sunday, not this one, but the one after, I'll be over D&D Jordan's League channel for one shot for charity, and so we'll be fair on some of those days as well over that the space of that weekend. So that will be super fun. Go check it out, and you can find me here. So yeah, that will be all for us tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. And well, I guess stay on. We're gonna go raid somebody and bring some love.
Did you mention the thing as well, Rafiki?
I mean, I mentioned many things.
Mention your
the thing that you normally
music.
get yelled at. Did you?
No, he didn't.
I make music here and there. The music that you will hear during the ending stream is done by me. You can find it at Raven Skull Production. I've also done the introduction video music and other things. If you want to have music for your own stream and things like that, or other things, commission me. I will do my best. But yeah, happy now.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All
Much
right,
happier.
fantastic. Well, thank you all for joining us, and see you all next week. Good night.
Bye, everybody.